This month, we're talking about Autism Awareness, Stress, and Minority Health Month. Today, joining me is Kristina Treadwell, founder of SensorySafe, Inc., an organization that caters to neurodivergent individuals and their families. She is doing very important work in the community in terms of creating sensory safe environments. Welcome, Kristina.
Thank you very much. I'm really happy to be here. I appreciate this.
Well, thank you for sharing your story with us today. So let's start off. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? Like, where are you from? What are your hobbies? Tell us about your family.
Okay. As you said, I'm Christina. I'm originally from Michigan. I went to the University of Michigan, so go blue. I am, in addition to being the founder of SensorySafe, I also own a website management company called WebProGeeks, and I live in South Florida with my husband and my three boys. And everyone in my family is neurodivergent, so we have a very exciting household. It's a lot of fun.
Ah, okay, okay.
Okay.
So now, if someone meets you for the first time and says, "What are you passionate about?" What would you say?
Personally, what I'm passionate about, I love reading and I love genealogy, like a lot, but that's my personal hobby. But professionally, I am really passionate about accessibility and sensory friendly environments. That's something I devote a lot of time to on the web, accessibility on the web, and then sensory friendly environments in person.
Now, was there a specific moment or experience that made you realize you needed to go into this work?
Oh, yes, very much so. They say necessity is the mother of invention, and that is 100% what happened with SensorySafe. Originally, every week I would go and start Googling around to find events that my family could actually participate in for that weekend. I would send these events back and forth to my husband. He'd send events to me. It was not a good system. So I did what I always do when I have a problem. I build a website to fix it. And we made an online calendar and I shared it with close friends and some therapists that we knew. But then the public caught on and found it. And I realized, you know what? I need a newsletter. I need to expand this. We have people from all over the country who are visiting the site, and it just grew and grew and grew from there. So it was very organic and not deliberate, but it grew into something that a lot of people really cherish and use.
Well, it's great that you're very solution oriented. Like you said, necessity made you invent this, and
Yes.
then people found you.
hmm
So, what has this journey really taught you about yourself, other than the fact that you're very solution oriented?
That's a huge part of it. I know I like to do difficult things. I like to do hard things. I'm a really capable person. I'm not humble about that at all. Like I feel like I really know how to fix problems and I love doing that for other people. But this also taught me as an introverted person that I can actually build communities. And that's not something I had ever done before. And we're like building camaraderie and communities and like friend groups for a lot of the people who visit our website and go to our events. So that's a completely new territory for me.
Now, for people who don't know, what does sensory safe actually mean?
Okay. If an environment is sensory safe, it means that there are no factors in that environment that can cause sensory overload for someone. So, a lack of like flickering lights, it's not too loud, it's not too crowded. Those are the kind of high level things that make something sensory unfriendly. So, sensory safe just means that you're not going to be assaulted by the environment mentally, physically, emotionally.